All right, hello, this is Rashad with Revolutionary Speaking. Today we'll be interviewing Kong, and I'll have him introduce himself. What is your name?
My name is Kong Sing Pao. I'm a youth program organizer, and I work with Freedom Inc. But then my group that I lead is called Freeman. We are a branch off of Freedom Inc. And so, yeah.
Well, okay, great. What does your group do?
So our group consists of Southeast Asian boys, but then we're always looking to expand it. But then, not many people of different races or different ethnicities come to join us. And so we focus mainly on the issues that are at hand in our lives, and that's domestic violence at home, that is teen dating violence, that is, just like any kind of other issues that will come up, like for instance bullying as well, because that happens a lot. So there's a lot of other stuff as well.
Very good. How old are you, Kong?
I'm only 20.
Okay, very cool, very active, very young. Why do you think it's important for the youth to be engaged in today's struggles?
These struggles haven't been around just a few days. It's always been there. We always need people who need to try to reach out to try and stop these struggles, to try to prevent them from happening. And I just feel like I can be one of those people, because a lot of people look up to me as a role model, and I know that everyone's not perfect, everyone has their goods and their bads, but then I am really motivated, and I'm really trying to strive to improve, to try to prevent all these struggles, to try and educate my youth about prevention, about how to just do a bunch of other stuff, how to organize around these issues. For instance, our workshop today, they joined in, and they kind of knew what was going on because I ran it through with them, back then. But then that was quite some time ago. But it's a good refresher to refresh our youth and to remind them that there is always struggle out there.
Why do you think the people and the youth look at you as a role model?
Because they talk very highly of me, and I don't think I'm all that. But then they usually ask where I am if I'm not present. They said in conferences and meetings before that they actually look up to me, and of course, me being me, I blush and I was like,
Is it because you're very engaged with them? Is that maybe why?
I guess you could say that I'm very involved in their daily life. You could say I'm pretty much like an older brother to them, because we're a very engaged group, and we hang out like it's like we're just brothers and stuff like that. At times that it's not group. So
excellent. And just a couple more questions. What are the most important issues that you feel are necessary that the youth should be working on today, or just for you? What are the most important issues that you like?
As of right now, for me, being a Hmong man who exists in a community that is so patriarchy and so biased of ways of making decisions, that I want to teach my youth, my boys, that it's not always the right way to do things your way. You should also take advice. You should also receive advice from women too as well. And it's really. I really want to focus on us being Hmong men who's very patriarchy, to help focus and help and to work with our Hmong sisters and mothers and aunts and everybody else, our women. And so they have always been very excluded, and that's one of the main issues that we want to get through to them, is that you should not take your sister or your mom or any woman of your race, any women for granted, because whatever they do, that's just what they think is best for you. And there will come a time when you can overtalk your mom, because you are among male in this society, and when you get to that age, you can talk over your mom, and no matter what, if she's your mom or not, you can talk over her. And I just want them to recognize this privilege that they have being Hmong men in our society. So that's a really big issue that we're trying to get through.
I see. Very neat. Is there, well, thank you for interviewing. Is there anything else that you'd like to say? Any last messages to, I guess, any other youth that may be listening to this, or anybody out there, the public?
Honestly, I just gotta say, find your motivation. You gotta find what motivates you. You gotta get that drive to keep going. You gotta get your energy drink. You know, you gotta take a sip of it and like react from it. You can't just like take a sip and be like, you know, you gotta actually react. You gotta go out there and do the work, because you can't just be sitting around all the time. You know, so get your motivation. Go for it. Don't stop. Don't question. Well, you can question, but like question about things you need to get you going. So just shoot for the stars. You'll land among one of them.
That's great.
That's different saying this time, but yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.